3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay, broadcasting live from SEC Media Days in Dallas, Texas. Speaking of Texas, Longhorns rolling through here. Kelvin Bates Jr., offensive lineman for the Texas Longhorns. All Big 12 last year. What's going on, man? How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. Just excited to be here. This is my first media day, so I'm very blessed and honored to be able to be that person to speak for the team.
Well, welcome to the SEC.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So from a player perspective, what is that like, that transition from Big 12 to SEC? Anything change at all?
In my thoughts, in my opinion, I feel like every team has scholarship players for a reason. So I feel like it's going to be like a good matchup for all games, but honestly, just being able to play new players and having to study the way they play, not just playing how I played the guy last year, so I know exactly what he's going to do, and just watching film of him, but having to actually dive deeper and deeper into film because it's like it's a new kind of forefront that you're going into.
It's got to be cool as a player, too, with, like, new environments to go play in new stadiums and things like that. It's almost like playing EA Sports, right? Like you want to play different places and things like that, so that's got to be fun.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. Yeah. I got asked that as well, just the atmosphere of going to those away games and just seeing what it's going to be like is going to be very exciting.
What have you heard is the toughest SEC venue?
Ooh, I heard Arkansas was pretty tough. I heard their fans are pretty wild.
That's funny because that's not one I would pick, but then the
that
Arkansas Texas
that goes back to the SWC. So like the older the person you're talking to, the more they're going to point that direction.
Exactly. Yep.
Now, Kelvin, we have a thing called the Boom Boom Room. Now, the Boom Boom Room is a room when you go in, the doors are locked behind you. It's just me and you in there rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just to get to know you. Now, the doors are only unlocked if you tell the truth to the best of your ability. I'm the judge of that, though. You agree? You agree to these terms?
Yes, I agree.
All right, lock the door on Big Kev. All right, first and foremost, give me a nickname.
Nickname. I was awarded with the nickname Tukey.
Tukey?
Since a young age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Because you like Fruit Loops?
Man, I don't know what it was. I asked my mom all the time. She said she used to pinch my cheeks. So then she just started calling me Tukey every time she. Yeah.
I can dig that.
Do your teammates call you that?
No.
Okay, this is just family.
It was high school. It was in high school because obviously if my mom is screaming, she's the loudest one you can hear. But not in college. Not in college.
Tukey. You know we're going to call you Tukey now.
Yeah, it's all right.
So what about the teammates then?
Teammates, they call me KB.
Okay.
Yeah, they call me KB.
That's boring.
All right, KB, give me a pet peeve. What's a pet peeve of yours?
Ooh.
Just get on your nerves, man. Like come on, y'all. Like I can do without that.
Man, I'll say if somebody starts to say something and then they don't say it, and I'll just be like waiting on them. Yeah,
that's aggravating.
That aggravates me to my soul. It hurts.
Yeah, you get to get away from the game, man, and you get to take a couple of your partners with you. Where would you go? Would it be a trip? Would it be like what would you want to do?
Yeah, the O-line, we as of now we're pretty big on bowling, so we kind of compete very, very hard when it comes to that. So we try to get our times and we go bowling and just have fun.
H-Town, man.
Yes, sir.
Being raised in H-Town, what is that like? Who were some of your influences coming up?
Man, I was kind of the kid to just stay in the house more. So if I was to say, I would probably say I watched a lot of football. So I would say Andre Johnson, and as of now, I'll say Laramie Tunzel.
Yeah.
So I really watched him a lot when he was getting drafted in his process and coming in. So I'll say those two guys.
So if you had an opportunity to pick another position to play, what position would that be?
Ooh, I would definitely say quarterback. The new EA game came out, so I had to make me a quarterback. I had to kind of put myself in the position to run the offense. So I'll say quarterback.
I can dig that. Now you had a big fella last year on you guys' squad, man. That's up there with us, the Tennessee Titans right now. Tavondre Sweat, man. Give us a little rundown, man. What it's like going against him in practice, iron sharpening iron. Playful guy. What was it?
Man, he's very outgoing. He will show you all his sides, his goofy side, funny. If he gets frustrated, he'll show you all of it. But he's very outgoing, especially on the practice field.
Yeah.
If he's not there, he's gonna be that guy who's talking. He won't even go versus you. He'll still be talking mid-rep. But he's very, very fun, especially on the practice field. He's very competitive as well.
You know, it's funny too watching you guys last year. He got double teamed all the time.
Oh yeah.
So now he's going to be next to Jeffrey Simmons, who gets double teamed more than any defensive lineman in the NFL. I'm curious. I'm anxious to see how those guys work together.
Yeah, as of you saying that, it's going to be very, very cool to see as well because it's only 5 linemen. You can only block, or you only block so many people. So if you choose to double team one, you got to go 1-on-1 with the other. So
What is he a game wrecker? Like what? How would you describe his game?
Definitely a game wrecker. I would say a run stuffer, and then people kind of sleep on him, but I feel like he's a great pass rusher as well.
Yeah,
so y'all hang out too? You play video games with him?
Oh yeah, from time to time we definitely get on the game together from time to time. Yes, sir.
All right, KB, let me let you out of the boom boom room, man. You did a pretty good job in there, brother. No doubt. Unlock the door for him now.
Yes.
All
right. So growing up in Houston, you were a Longhorn fan?
Yes, sir. As a kid, I was a Longhorn fan. Yes,
okay, so dreams come true.
Yes, sir. Basically.
Yeah.
Basically, it was like a no-brainer.
We both went to Tennessee. You went to Texas. You go to Texas. Everybody's talking about the real UT.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Man, I kind of don't have a say so in that area because you know what I'm saying, that was way before my time.
But dealing with the now.
Yeah. So right now, I say both UTs are pretty good. Yes, sir.
Look at him.
Does the horns down bother you?
Oh no, not at all. You can't really control what somebody else does.
You.
At the end of the day, you go out there and stop them from scoring, or you go score, then that'll stop them from doing it. So,
say no more.
So just go out there and perform, and then they won't do
that.
it.
Love that.
Absolutely love it.
Sark's got you right on it. I like it.
Kelvin Banks Jr., Texas offensive lineman. You'll see him all over the place mauling people. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
There he is, Kelvin Banks in the house. Jahdae Barron, cornerback for the Texas Longhorns. Joins us now, big personality. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. Raise the bar before we even start. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing amazing. How you guys doing?
We are doing
great.
well. So, Jahdae Barron, it's with a J. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yes, sir.
Comes from where?
Comes from Jahdae, the singer.
Love
Jahdae.
Deluxe, one of the great albums
Jahdae.
of all time.
Yeah.
All right.
Dope.
All right. All right.
This
so
is how I knew he was a big personality.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait to chat with him. How about the shoes? They're blingy.
You want to explain to the
like
people?
this is so people in Nashville that know
there you
me.
go.
There
There's
we
the camera.
go.
If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Twitch, please. Yes, hit us.
They're Marnie. So obviously, like, and I'm honestly, truth to be told, like I just got these shoes probably like 15 hours ago. You know, and stuff like that. I'm on the fly. The whole suit I got yesterday, and I got it tailored all yesterday. You know, I got a good connection in the city of Austin, you know.
Yeah.
She tailored it in like 3 hours for me. So for her, for her to do that was tremendous.
Well,
but
so the shoes, as you were turning, a different light was hitting at different angles, was turning different colors.
yeah, different colors. It kind of went together with my Rolex. So
That's what
I
I
put
was
it
gonna
together.
say.
I
But
put
it's
it
not
together.
just a Rolex. It's an iced out.
Bust down.
Bust down. That's
Yeah.
right.
Wait, what?
Bust down.
It's a little
lingo.
I
a
didn't
little
say
lingo
it.
right there,
Okay.
man.
Lingo.
See, I act like I'm cool. I'm not that
I
cool.
got you. I got you.
She got
I
a little
got you.
culture in
Well, it looks good. It looks
I
good.
got you.
So from Austin, Texas, you were going to Texas your entire life, right?
Well, I was born in Corpus Christi.
Okay.
And then I moved to Austin,
Okay.
Texas when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
But when I got there, it was Texas. I wrote it. I used to write it in a journal. And the fact that I'm able to play at the University of Texas is such a tremendous feeling, and it's a blessing that I'll never take for granted. For me as a kid wanting something and then it becoming reality, it showed me two things. For one, that I always knew, but for the two, it was like God is real. And I knew God was real, but it was showing the fact that he can make reality and he can make dreams come true.
But
So.
even as a kid, you were making plans for your life.
Yeah. But even when I didn't see it, in life somebody can always want something, but at the end of the day, like God already has it written for us. So he already knew I was going to be here. I went through so much adversity and challenges and things like that. Like I signed my letter of intent to Baylor University, and just that whole process of me entering the portal before I'm even in college and then getting UT and the offer, and while I was in the portal, it was just crazy to me. So the whole time, God seen the plan. He just had to take me through these challenges to see how I would react to these things.
Mm-hmm.
You're inspirational.
Yeah, and I learned it from Inky.
Love that.
Inky
Yeah.
Johnson,
You know,
former Vol.
people
Yeah,
in
just-
our city adore. Well, everybody adores Inky Johnson,
Yeah.
but hit us on why you love him.
I mean, I love him just on what he went through as a person. I mean, obviously nobody in the world would ever want to go through what what he went through, and nobody ever wants to go through pain or necessarily anything like that. But the way that he adapted, it showed a lot of character for me. Just kind of the past things I just went through this past season, playing with little things and stuff like that. But it was on a character standpoint and a mindset on how I go about business and how I see things and controlling the controllables and things like that. And just knowing that at the end of the day, like when you're going through adversity and things like that, lean on God. Like he's right there for you, and he's never gonna leave you or forsaking you. So just leaning on God through tough times and stuff like that. But I know Inky Johnson, I told you guys before the thing started, I know he posts at like 5:58, 6 o'clock on the dot. And I'm always there liking it, and I watched it a few times, like right there on the spot. So
every morning, huh?
Yeah, every morning.
It
It kind of helps me get through the day.
He's a best friend of my brother, man. So they was in the wedding together, roommates through college and everything. Like, that's his guy. So I'm going to make sure he get a piece of this interview. So
no, most definitely. I took a picture with him 3 years ago. A while back, he came to speak to the team. But no, he's tremendous in his words and stuff like that. And he's literally like living proof of what God can do for you. And always just diving in. But I mean, I literally love watching his videos and stuff like that. It's like dope. It means a lot. But yeah, it's a true warrior right there.
Texas defensive back Jahdae Barron joins us on 3HO.
Yeah, well, Jahdae, man, all that's fine and dandy, man. But we got to put you in what we call the boom boom room now.
Okay, what's the boom boom?
Yeah, the boom boom room, man, is where you go in, man. The doors are locked behind you. Nice little personal space, you know what I mean? There's just me and you in there rapping, just learning more about you, you know. And the only way the doors can get unlocked is if you tell the truth to the best of your ability. I'm the judge of this, though.
Okay.
You good with that? Mm-hmm. All right, let's lock the door. Here we go.
Lock the door.
Yes. Jahdae, man, welcome to the boom boom room. You got a nickname?
I mean, they call me Day.
Day, I like that right there. Okay. Day, what was the idea? First of all, you showed your rolling, man. What was the idea to go with the bust down rolling like that? I like that. Was that something you always wanted, or just fell into place like that?
I mean, I bought this Rolex a while back, but I mean,
small flex.
The thing is, like, the thing is, if you want to put it out there, you know, I had, one of my partners, they helped me buy it too.
Yes.
So, but, it was kind of like, if I'm going to buy it, I'm going to wear it every time.
Supposed to.
I'm going to get my money worth.
You better.
So that's how I felt about the situation. But with the whole fit, it was, the bust down was matching the shoes, my Marnies, and then I was going to go all gray. I be watching rap battles, so I watch rap battles of Smack, URL. Yeah. So I had a little, I be trying to come up with bars, and I had like a little, 50 Shades of Gray, one from Freddie. Shout out Meek. But so I wanted to, I was gonna go all gray, but then I got these shoes, so I was like, let me just go white and gray.
I can dig that. I see the fashion, you know what I mean, the swag, the aura's coming off of you. Do you pledge anything? You got a little cap in you or something?
Nah, I don't pledge. I don't.
Okay.
So my uncle wanted me to pledge, but I just don't have time for it.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah,
man.
I don't have time.
I went through the same journey, man. Let me ask you this, man. You talked about some of the trials and tribulations you went through, man. What's one of the things from your childhood that you kind of leaned on that kind of, made you have this character that you have now, this confidence that you have?
I mean, just my mom. Like, I've seen her go through so much things, challenges, adversity. Raising 3 boys at first, me and my brothers. I was the youngest of the boys, and then having my 3 little sisters. They're 14 and 7 and 6, I believe. So just seeing that, but seeing her when I was young, continue to fight. I know she was probably tired on some days, but she never complained not one time, and she always made sure I had what I wanted and things like that. So I always tell her before every game, and I tell her every day that I'm gonna give her the world back one day. So that's my why, and then that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing now. And I try not to take none of this for granted, because she was taking me from practice to going to work and work to practice and things like that. So just seeing that is my motivation and keeps pushing me.
I like that, man. See, I come from a single-parent household as well.
Yeah.
Oldest of 13, so
that's what's up.
Yeah, I get down with that. Now, okay, the next step. You talked about it already having like a plan that you wanted to get to.
Yeah.
What's you coming out of the summer, going into this fall? What's a goal, an individual goal that you got to reach? It's one of them that I got to get this.
Okay, so it's a lot of individual goals, but like as I told you before, like this thing's all about a culture here at the University of Texas. And Sark hits on it all the time. Team success brings individual success. So at the end of the day, it comes to team, and I think God will present those individual successes for me. So I can't tell you God will, though. But, I have a lot of things. Obviously, All-American. I need to be All-American, and I will be. So it's going to be a great season.
Top 2 artists in your playlist right now?
Top 2. I like Rod Wave.
Okay. Okay.
And I like Mozzie.
Okay.
Yeah.
West Coast love.
I be rocking with Mozzie a lot. Mozzie hard. Shout out. Yeah, hella, Felly fella, Felly
I
fire.
already know. Yeah, I got some partners out there that rock with them like that. So yeah, okay.
La da da.
My dog. Oh, you getting off right now? I see. All right, man.
We in
Last
the boom
one.
box.
You right here. You right here. Last thing, man. If you could look in the mirror and see your younger self, what would you tell your younger self to prepare him for this journey he's about to go on?
Can you repeat that question again?
If you got your younger self, you're looking in the mirror and you get a vision of your younger self, and you're like, you know what? Let me give him this little piece of advice that on this journey that he's about to go on and be where you are presently, what would you tell your younger self to look out for, to maybe invest more in? You know what I'm saying? What would you tell your younger self?
I mean, honestly, to truly tell you, I wouldn't tell him anything. Like I'd say that younger self for me was like he was everything that I thought I would be. Like I mean, I used to want it so bad. I used to cry. I used to put books in my bag, and I used to run up the stairs and stuff like that. Nobody told me to work. And like it was that. Like it was that I watched my mom go through so much. So it was just wanting to be the change and stuff like that. So I probably wouldn't tell my younger self now. I mean nothing, but I would tell myself now to just always to keep that faith in God, and even when I'm going through adversity and stuff like that, just lean on Him.
Love that, man. All right, Jahdae, I'm gonna let you out the boom boom room, man. You killed it in the boom boom room.
Let me out. I can kick the door down.
You can kick the door down. Unlock the door for him
with those awesome shoes.
Absolutely.
So you played wideout also in high school.
Yes, sir.
You also, I read a strange stat, tied for 6th in Texas history with 3 non-offensive touchdowns.
Yeah.
You try to get on the other side of the ball?
Yeah, man. I tell some other people, if I got 20 carries, I'm rushing for 200. I'm rushing.
Just put the rock in your hand.
I'm rushing for 200.
Yeah.
Trust.
Yeah.
Does Sark just look at you, shake his head?
Man, shakes my head. I beg Coach Banks every day if I could be the punt returner.
Yeah.
No, literally, he tells me no every day.
Yeah.
You
gonna keep asking.
I'm gonna keep asking. My mom always says, it don't hurt to ask.
Yeah, so no.
It's just a no.
You ain't lying.
I mean, just let me get one and then take it to the house.
Just one.
Texas obviously coming to the SEC. I'm sure this is the question you've gotten the most, but how has that changed within your program at all, if at all?
I mean, just the mindset of knowing that obviously we already – everybody's, the game. Everybody's looking forward to us. But we're looking forward to playing them. We're going to get everybody else's best shot, so we have to be prepared to make sure we give them our best shot. And at the end of the day, the grass doesn't – the yards of the field doesn't change. It's 2 end zones. It's going to be 100K. The environment, those may change and things like that. But you have to embrace going to those places and being the villain. Like that's exciting to do that and stuff like that. So just kind of being that and being in this atmosphere is going to be amazing.
Like that pick at Alabama.
Yeah. I mean, I loved it. I loved it.
So let me ask you this. There's a lot of talk about the horns down and how you handle it. Mm-hmm. How do you handle it?
I mean, at the end of the day, control what you can control. Everybody has their opinions to do whatever they want and stuff like that. I mean, we can't. You could do your horns down and stuff like that. At the end of the day, you still have to play it. So, it's mutual respect. You get to do what you want.
Jahdae Barron, cornerback, Texas.
So on the way out, real quick, we have to ask you, because we are in Nashville, Tennessee Titans. We got one of your dudes on our roster now in T'Vondre Sweat.
Yeah.
So we need the scoop. What do you think?
T. Sweat is a tremendous player. One of the funniest people
That's what we keep hearing.
Ever been around.
Really?
And childish too.
I got some petty in them too.
We've heard that too.
No. It's been times like we could been in a close game and he'll say a joke to me. Like, this is not the time.
Like in the middle of the game.
This is not the time. Like, why are you playing right now? But that was him being serious though. Like, that was just him. Like even though I was probably so serious at the time, like even though it was a joke, it really wasn't a joke. Like, it was just him being him. But that's those great players though. They can be like all funny like that, but they're still about business. So shout out to T Sweat for that.
No doubt. I like it. Well, hopefully he helps the Titans out. Okay, last question, because I am sitting next to two Vols.
That's right.
Yes, UT. Obviously, you guys UT, and then there's like the whole
Yes, we are.
argument. The whole argument about who's the real UT now that we're all in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a neutral bystander here, so what do you think?
Yeah, Auburn here.
Well, like I just said, everybody has their opinions and entitled to their opinions.
So what is your opinion?
Hook 'em.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I wouldn't. Now, I'm gonna say this. I wouldn't
that was well
expect him to
answered.
say anything else. If he did, all of this, it would be in question, your character and everything. So that was the right answer. I like that.
Yeah,
But
but I don't even think it was like that. Like the character standpoint, you told me to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
truthful
it.
person.
Yeah.
I was getting the truth.
You're supposed to
That was the truth.
stay in that moment, man.
Hook 'em.
Jahdae Barron,
I like that.
cornerback Texas. Good luck this year, man.
Good
We'll be
luck this
watching, brother.
season.
Appreciate you guys.
No doubt, man.
Go Texas.